give you the disclaimer that she's my boss. She's the chief deputy in our office. So here we go. The lost Kiss Ass stuff first. She was just voted, I think, one of the top 50 women trial lawyers in the state of California. Started off as, just a chump like me. A chump like me, and not knowing what the hell was going on. She came back and bumped up a couple groups, and then they brought her back. I think they put her in Group A, and she knew that she was going to be tested to see whether or not she had gained faculty. She does, and she is. So that's all the Kiss Ass stuff.
Okay, you got your job.
The other stuff I think that really makes her extraordinary is she really is one of the 50 most amazing people on the planet. And that humanity really does come through in court. It's very moving. I'm almost a little emotional when you think about it because we fight losing battles a lot. She goes down swinging sometimes, and she just won a trial. But she's really just, her humanity comes across every single time she's in court. Juries love her, and she's just my hero. And I'm humbled to meet her. So that's all I've got. I'll try to make more of later.
Before I start, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to cross-examine Regina Rogers. I think the kitchens people out there have been neglected a bit, so I'm going to take care of it. My goal is really to tell the story through Regina. I hope I meet that goal for you. The way I see this case is that Bonnie has to testify, but I don't think she'll do too well. I don't think she'll make a very good witness. I think she'll be one of those people who you see so often in your trials who, once they hit the witness stand, they barely say anything. And she's going to fall apart, I think, pretty well on the cross. She blends herself a lot. She's just not a person who can hold up too well to, whether it be authority or attack. So I really think it's important that this story be told through some other witness. That's Regina Rogers. I'm cross-examining her under the same circumstances you have cross-examined your people all this 2 weeks. She's not prepped, she's not primed, she has no idea what questions I'm going to ask. And so I think it's fair because I think you guys get to see what, a fair game under the circumstances that we have to. Ms. Rogers, you called 911. On July 7th.
Yes.
And you called to get help, did you?
Yes.
I'm gonna show you what I marked as Defendant's Exhibit A. And I'm gonna ask you if you recognize that telephone as the one you used that night to call 911.
Yes.
On July 7th, you were about 30 years old?
Yes.
And you didn't have a job then.
No, I was looking for a job at the time.
You had lost the job you had,
Right.
and you lost your apartment,
Yes.
and you needed a place to stay,
Yes.
and you needed help.
Yes.
And Larry and Bonnie let you stay at their apartment,
Right.
and they gave you help.
Yes.
They gave you a key.
Mm-hmm.
They gave you a place to sleep.
I slept on the couch.
And food. There was food there.
Yeah. I contributed when I could.
Now Larry's already had an apartment, and I think you've seen what that apartment looks like on paper, but I'm gonna show you this drawing and ask you if you recognize the apartment, the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom. Does that look like the apartment that you stayed at with Molly and Larry?
Yeah, pretty much.
And it was a one-bedroom apartment, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The doorway, the front doorway was here, just as you come into the living room. It is marked living room, but this is a living room, right?
Right.
And the front door was here as you came in.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of a narrow apartment. You walk back through the kitchen to get to the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a one-bedroom
Right.
house. And there was one bath, right?
Yeah.
And so you would share that bath. If you needed to use the bathroom, that's where you go.
Right.
The sofa that you slept on was here in the living room, right? Here at the top of this first room you came into.
Yes.
And it's marked sofa.
Right.
And this room is actually a small room, isn't it? Like, you could walk from here to the front door to the end of the living room in about 5 steps. Is that about right?
I don't know, I've never tried it.
Okay. Did it seem like about from the front door to the end of the living room where the wall was, it seemed like about from where you are to about where I am now?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit more, maybe about here?
Yeah.
And so if you walked across, maybe it would be about 6 steps then,
Yeah.
walking? Okay. And the first piece of furniture in the room was this TV. That would have been about, what, 2 steps from the door?
Yeah, I guess.
So we'll mark 2 lines, each line indicating a step. Okay, is that fair?
All right.
And the rocking chairs is, you see here marked as RC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that would have been about 3 steps from the front door.
Yeah.
So we'll make 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, to indicate 3 steps. Part of the help they gave you was sleeping on the sofa, right, letting you stay there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course there were utilities, like you had electricity for the TV and running water, things like that. Those were there in the apartment.
Yes.
And you helped when you could with the food, but otherwise there was food in the apartment, right?
Right.
And you shared their home.
Yes, for about a month.
Now this telephone that you have there in front of you, Exhibit A, that stayed on top of the TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was one phone in the house, because it was small, right?
Right.
And it was always there on top of the TV,
Yes.
and you used that phone sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, on the night of July 7th, your brother Larry, he's a little bit older than you, right?
3 years.
3? He would have been about 33.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always been a strong man, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And a healthy, strong man.
Yeah, I guess.
And during the 1 month that you were there, he did not have a full-time job, did he?
No, but he was out looking every single day.
And he didn't have a part-time job, did
No.
he? And he didn't have a job at all, did he, during that month?
No, but I mean, you know, the economy the way it is, he was trying his best. Okay, he just couldn't find anything.
And during the 1 month that you were there, you did not see him scrubbing this bathroom, did you?
No.
Like scrubbing floors with a sink?
No.
And you didn't, during that time that you lived with them, see him washing dishes at the kitchen sink?
Occasionally.
Oh, you did? Did you see him during that 1 month time washing out the kitchen floor,
No.
cleaning out the refrigerator?
No.
Did you see him bringing home bags of groceries for the 3 of you?
Not really.
During that month, you never saw him cook any meals
No, he didn't do housework.
But you did see him watch TV, right?
Yeah.
And you saw him drink beer, right?
He'd have one or two.
Now, let's talk about Bonnie. Bonnie worked at the kitchen, at the chicken packet plant, right?
Yeah,
And she was on the night shift there, wasn't she?
right.
She worked from midnight to 8 a.m. every day, right?
Yes.
And to get there to the chicken packing plant, you lived in this town many years, haven't you?
Mhm.
And to get there to the chicken packing plant, she rode the bus, didn't she?
Yes.
There wasn't anybody in that apartment, not you, not Larry, not Bonnie, that had a car, right?
No.
And you never went to the chicken packing plant with her, did you?
No.
And you didn't go try to get a job there at the chicken packing plant.
No, they didn't have anything.
Now, when Bonnie, did Bonnie ever say to you, come on to work with me, see if you can get a job?
She said there wasn't anything.
Did you ever go in to try to find out?
No, I took her word for it.
Did you go into the office there and give them your resume to see if you could get a job there at the chicken packing plant?
No.
You didn't want that kind of job, did you?
I'd take it.
But you didn't make any effort to go get one, did you?
Well, I asked her. She said they didn't need anyone.
Now, you didn't have any money to pay rent to Larry and Bonnie, did you?
No, like I said, I picked up jobs here and there, gave money when I could.
You didn't pay rent to
No.
Larry and Bonnie? And you didn't pay the gas bill, right?
No.
Or the water bill,
No, I was doing my best.
or the phone bill?
No.
And you got that kind of help from them, right?
Yes.
Now, during the month of June that you were there, you saw a lot of fights between Larry and Bonnie.
They argued a lot.
And you saw a lot of fights, didn't you?
Well, I mean, like I said, arguments, yes.
They fought all the time.
Yes.
didn't they? And you have seen Larry strike Bonnie, haven't you?
Occasionally, he slapped her.
And during that month of June and a little bit of July that you lived there, can you give these people an estimate of how many times you saw Larry strike Bonnie?
Once or twice.
Was it closer to 5 times, 10
No.
times?
Mm-mm.
But it was more than once, wasn't it?
Once or twice.
And he was worse to her when he was drinking, wasn't he?
He didn't drink that much. He had a beer or two.
And he was worse to her when he was drinking, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Now, you do know, don't you? Because you had said that Larry was good except when he'd been drinking. You said that, haven't you?
Have I?
Do you want to refresh your memory? See the statement that you gave to the police?
Sure.
Okay. I brought a copy for you. I'm going to have you look at page 6. And that second paragraph, that first sentence, can you read that to yourself?
Mhm. Yeah.
And he was worse to her when he'd been drinking, wasn't
Yeah, I guess so.
he? Now, you know that people are more violent when they're drinking, don't you?
I don't know that.
Well, you know that people get more angry and more violent and strike people more when they've been drinking. That's
Possibly.
your experience, isn't it?
Possibly.
Was that your experience growing up?
Maybe.
And you've seen that in your adult life?
Yes.
It was true of Larry, too, wasn't it?
Maybe.
It was true, wasn't it? Sorry.
Sometimes.
And those occasions when you saw Larry strike Bonnie, those occasions when you saw him strike Bonnie when he'd been drinking, did you pick up the phone? Did you pick up the car?
No.
Did you go in the living room and pick up the phone off the TV? Did you were 12 months a year, and they were together 4 years, that would be at least 48 times that he struck her? Would you agree with that?
I guess.
And if it was twice, not just once, but more than once, at least twice, would that make it 96 times?
He didn't hit her that much.
Well, we can agree that he yelled at her, that he yelled and screamed at her a lot more than
She
he
yelled
struck her.
back. She yelled back.
We can agree, can't we, that he yelled at her a lot more than the times he struck her. Can we agree with that?
They argued all the time.
And they argued and he yelled more than the number of times when he argued and yelled and struck her, right?
I guess.
And during those times when he argued and yelled and screamed, did you pick up the phone and call 911?
No.
Now, on the night of July 7th, you came home, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you came home about 9 o'clock, right?
Right.
And you came home, and to get up to the apartment, you walked up the stairs, right?
Yes.
And when you came to the door, you heard yelling, right?
Yes.
You heard Larry yelling at Bonnie, right?
And her yelling back.
And you heard Larry yell, "Don't change the channel!" Didn't you?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember whether they were arguing about her changing the channel?
That I remember, yes, they were.
They were arguing.
Mhm.
And you heard Larry yelling at her about changing the channel, right?
She was yelling too.
And you came in the front door, right?
Yes.
And when you came in the front door, and you opened the front door, you saw Larry sitting in the rocking chair, right?
Right.
He was sitting in that rocking chair about 3 steps from the front door, right?
Yes.
And around the rocking chair, and I'm going to hand you a bag I've marked Defendant's Exhibit B. Your Honor, I'd like this to be marked collectively, may it be? And inside, you saw 6 beer cans scattered around the floor of the rocking chair, didn't you?
I don't remember that.
Do you remember those beer cans?
No.
If an officer come in here and testify that those beer cans were taken from the floor, would that sound correct to you?
I'll have to ask him.
Were you there? Did you come in that night?
Yes.
And you saw Larry in the rocking chair?
Yes.
And he was drinking beer, was he?
He was drinking a beer, yes.
And when you came in from 3 feet away, 3 steps away from him, you could see that in his right hand was a beer can. I think he was
Yes.
right-handed. And you could see his knuckles around the beer can. And you from your 3 steps away, vantage point.
I
But
don't remember.
You were 3 steps away from him, weren't you?
Yeah.
And in his hand was a beer.
Yes.
And his right hand knuckles were bruised, weren't they?
I don't think so, no.
Now, you saw Bonnie standing by the television set, didn't you?
Yes.
And from where you opened the front door, you were only 2 steps away from Bonnie, weren't you? And when you saw Bonnie, she was dressed, and I'm going to hand you what I've marked as Defendant's Exhibit B. Taking it out of the envelope, and I'm going to show it to you. She was dressed in a blue tank top, wasn't she?
I think so, yes.
And this is the tank top she was wearing, wasn't it?
Yes.
And when you saw her from 2 steps away and you saw her dressed in her tank top, you can see her neck, because that doesn't cover up a neck, does it?
No.
It's got a neckline that is a low neckline, isn't it?
Yes.
And when you saw her from 2 steps away, you could see her neck, couldn't you?
I guess.
And you could see it was red and had marks on it, right?
No, I didn't see
You could see
that.
marks that looked like hands had been put around it, didn't you?
No, I didn't see that.
Now, when you came in and you saw Larry in his chair with his hand and his knuckles, and you saw Bonnie standing by the TV with her neck. Did you pick up the phone and call 911?
No,
Did you call for help then?
no.
And you put your purse down in the kitchen, right?
Yes,
And you heard Larry as you had come home, and you came in and you put your purse in the kitchen. You heard Larry yelling from his chair, didn't you?
they were both yelling.
And you heard him yelling to Bonnie, "Tell her what you've done!"
I don't
Did you hear
remember
that?
saying anything like that.
You don't remember Larry saying, "Tell her what you've done,
No,
go
I don't.
ahead and tell her."
I don't remember that at all.
And you remember Larry saying to Bonnie, "Go and get me a beer and tell her what you've done."
No, he asked her to go get him a beer.
That purse that you carry with you, you carry every day, don't you?
Yes.
And it's open on the top so you can reach in it.
Mhm.
And in your purse, you kept a loaded gun. Right?
Yes.
And in your purse, you kept a loaded gun, and you kept it in case someone threatened your life, right?
Yes.
And you kept that loaded gun in your purse in case someone came after you, right?
Yes.
And you kept that loaded gun in your purse in case you needed to protect yourself.
Yes.
And it was after that fight, and after Bonnie came out of the kitchen, that then you picked up the phone and called 911, right?
Yeah, after he shot her.
It was then. It was then. That your first